Badboydolls, BBD. Yes, today we are going to be getting into a whole new package. I talked about getting this doll inside of my last video, I believe, and I was kind of contemplating her. And yeah, I got her. I sure enough did. Yes, because like I seen the deal and it was like unbeatable. Like you guys, I think I spent about 150 on her. I think maybe 190 after like taxes and everything. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, she is a little beat up. Like when I got her, homegirl was down bad, like down bad. Okay, but I don't know. I really love a nice little fixer upper, and I would say me and her kind of went back and forth for a little while. It's the hair for me. Like I like. If I'm being completely honest with you, 100%, like this is a safe space, so we can talk. Okay. I like Sapphire Splendor, okay? This is a close-up of her face. I think that she's cute. I'm just not a fan of the hair. Now, there's another doll that has, like, this same kind of hair. And me, personally, I feel like that doll's hair is, like, a bluish color. And I like the blue more than I like, the teal. So, I don't know. That's my, like, kind of, like, thing I don't really care for about Sapphire Splendor. Nonetheless, I did still end up getting her. So here we are. Obviously, the video's here. So I guess we just got to get right into it. So as you know, I have my process. It's always the same. I use my little scrub brush. I scrub my dolls up and down. After that, I normally take them over to the sink. I wash their hair. And then after that, I pull out my hot tools. I get to styling. Blase, blase, blah. I also made her an outfit. It's a custom outfit. It was just something I needed to do while her hair was like drying up inside the little curls. And I think it actually came out pretty cute. But speaking of custom outfits and just like new outfits in general, apparently, have you been tuned into like all the stuff going on in the AG, like little diaspora or like atmosphere? Because as you know, I love catching up with you guys. And this is another catch up video. Yeah, so in today's little catch up video, we are going to be talking about all of these little new outfits that are coming out, hopefully in 2026. Not 100% sure, but I mean, we're gonna go over what we've seen. So if you guys have not heard, there's some eBay seller that's just been like online just dropping leaks. And if you ask me personally, I think it's starting to get to a point where as a doll company, if you don't leak something to kind of get the fans interested, I feel like the sales don't go as far. Like for example, let's be so honest. Before the Modern Era Girls came out, you know, we didn't get any leaks. We didn't get any teasers. And I feel like everybody was upset. Like, everybody didn't like it. So I feel like when you leak, it just gives the people, like, a little bit more excitement. Like, you kind of can get into it. You get a feel for what's coming. You know where to save your money. You know what you want to spend it on. Blase, 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 blah. Well, apparently, this one seller has been leaking everything. Like, they've been leaking historical outfits. They have been leaking Truly Me outfits. They've been leaking what might look like a Christmas outfit. They have been leaking everything. And girl, I got so much video of this doll. That means that we have tons of time to talk about all of it. Oh, did I mention they might have also been leaking the new Girl of the Year's outfit? Yeah, there's so much. So sit back, relax, grab some popcorn because, friend, we are about to catch up. So I'm just going to plug in like different outfits and then we're just going to talk about them and then go from there. So let me start from the first outfit that I seen, which was like the first leak that I personally saw. Starting strong with this Girl of the Year leak. So apparently, the newest Girl of the Year, her name is Daisy Davenport. The lore behind her is she's supposed to be a Mali descendant. And there is this leak of her camping outfit. It's like this pink tie-dye top with some pink shorts. I think somewhere I might also have a picture of like the little socks that was with it. I normally don't really go too hard for accessories. For me, it's the core outfit. But yeah, so I think it's kind of cute. I think it's a really cute summer camp outfit. I can't wait to see the little setup that they do in the store where they put like a bunch of different dolls inside of it and kind of do like a little cute like summer camp like kind of setup. I think that's going to be really cool in theory because they'll be able to use other dolls that aren't traditionally like Girls of the Year and whatnot. But I think the outfit alone looks really good. It looks better than Homegirl's hair in the back. But yeah, I think it's a really cute outfit. That was one of the first ones that I did see. And then shortly after that, I do believe that I saw what's that girl's name? I think Megan Maroney. Here, let me plug it in. So the next one was this Megan Maroney look. It's supposed to be like a limited edition outfit that's coming out for this singer that's like a country singer. I believe that the lore behind her right now is that like she doesn't make kids music, but she does make like I guess kids safe music. So yeah, a lot of people have been hyping her up. Some people are really excited. Some people don't really know her. Me, myself, I don't really know her. I do think that the outfit is cute. And I will say that there's some other pieces that, from looking at her work, I think might go alongside this. But I will also say that I truly do believe, like in my whole heart of hearts, that they did say there's supposed to be a doll as well. Now, me personally, this is just me. I have been collecting a lot more blonde hair, blue eyed dolls, and I feel like there's a big plethora of them. So for them to be coming out with another blonde hair, blue eyed doll, I mean, if it sells, it obviously sells. That's one thing I would say AG is very like well known for doing as a company. But I think it's starting to get to a point where it's like, all right, you guys, like, how many blonde hair, blue eyed dolls do we actually need? I don't know. That's just me. Now, not to say that Megan Maroney won't sell, because she probably will, because obviously when it comes to like collabs, there's always a fan base from the actual like, artists themselves, and then you add in like American Girl, so that's like a nice mixed base of people who will probably be buying the product. But just from not like, I don't know if Megan is as big as like I would say a Taylor Swift or like even a Beyonce, quote unquote, but I guess she was big enough to land the collab, so I hope that it does really well. And I can't wait to see leaks about this like this doll. Like, I want to see the doll. Like, I hope she has some type of like dramatic makeup or just something that really sets her aside from the other blonde hair, blue eyed dolls, like the Barbie doll, both of them, or maybe even like one of the Truly Me's. Like, I don't know. I just hope that she has something that sets her aside from everybody else, because if not, y'all are pulling teeth just like I'm pulling this doll's hair in the back. Okay, so that aside, let's move into the next leak that I saw. I'm just kind of going in the order that I've seen them. And I think the next one was this like little cherry blossom look. Now, there's a bunch of different like cherry blossom looks coming out, but this was the one that I personally just like the best. I really do like the pants. I think they're really cute. Do I hope that they come with the top? No, I actually don't. I hope they do not come with the top. I think that I would rather just the pants by themselves. Like, I kind of hope this is like the Christmas collection where they do like separates and sell it like that, because there's certain pieces in the cherry blossom collection that I really do like, and then there's certain pieces that I'm just like kind of here or there. I think the pants of this are very, very well done. I think the top is like a very cutesy, very girly look. The bows, I feel like, they're very childish. I mean, it is a children's brand, so I mean, it makes sense. But I don't know. I'm kind of here for the pants and not really here for the top. So if this is a set, I don't know if I'm going to get I don't know if I'm going to get it. So I'm more into the pants. Maybe I'll make some pants and just like get an embroidery machine and then embroider some cherry blossoms on myself. Who knows? But yeah. That being said, I think we can move into the next look. So once again, like no particular order or anything, but I do remember that this outfit popped up as well. So this is like a white dress. It's all satin. It comes with socks and shoes. Now the tea or like the rumor behind this is that it's supposed to be a Claudie outfit. That's what the people are saying. Do I know if it's 100% true? No, I'm not 100% sure if it is. But it is a really cute outfit, and I do think paired on a Claudie doll, it would look really nice. So the rumors amiss about these like outfits, or at least some of the outfits coming out, are that they are releasing some of the original characters' Christmas outfits. And so a lot of people are like saying maybe this is supposed to be like Claudie's Christmas dress. Now, it does fit the time period in which Claudie is born into, so it would make sense. And I do think, like the all white look is a very like kind of staple in the African American community. So I will, like, for my humble opinion, I will honestly say like this would make a really cute Christmas outfit for Claudie. I just hope it kind of has like a coat. I think that Claudie does have like a coat set in her collection, but I'm not sure if that's like her Christmas coat set or anything. But I just hope it pairs with something else as well. That's my only like gripe about this. And as you can see up top, we moved over to the sink, so you know what time it is. It's time to start, washing this hair. I did brush her hair before I did like bring her over to the sink, and I've been doing that recently, and I've been kind of feeling like I should just go back to brushing it at the sink, because I just feel like I get better results in the end. I think that this doll has a lot of flyaways, but when I did originally get her, she did have like a lot of like matting in her hair, and in the past I would use conditioner to like dematify the doll's hair, and I kind of do wish I would have done this with this doll. In hindsight, like looking back on it now, am I mad about it? No, because the makeover I give her in the end is like 10 out of 10. Like, I'm excited about it. So I could really care less about losing a couple hairs because honestly, at the end of the day, as long as I make the doll look beautiful, I could care less. So that aside, I guess we can move back to the front of the screen. Let's put the Dawn dishwasher on real quick. Real quick. Hold on. Let me rub it in my hands. Ugh, so relaxing, so moisturizing, so clean. All right, let's get back into these outfits and let's move right into the next one. Ooh, this one is so cute. So this outfit in particular is supposed to be like a Christmas kind of set. Now, I don't think that this is separate. I think this might be all in one because most of the pieces that were pictured together, I'm guessing, will be brought all together. So that being said, I think this is so adorable. I love the sweater. I love the hat. I don't know what that other piece is on the side. I think it's really cute because it does match the other two textures. And I personally really like the skirt on this. I'm not always one of the people who goes out and buys every single AG collection or like every single AG outfit because I feel like some of them can be easily made at home, especially me being a seamstress. Like sometimes I just make the decision like, oh, I'll just make something like that and just call it a day. But I do think that this outfit in particular I probably will buy because I do normally like the Christmas outfits. Like I did buy that like red Christmas dress maybe 2 Christmases ago. And then I believe that last year they had like the gold skirt and the little fluffy jacket or sweater. Like I thought that was really cute. So I normally feel like for Christmas, American Girl does normally shine through, especially because like a lot of times after Christmas, they'll do like a little sale where they'll sell off a lot of those pieces really fast. And I think that's like the perfect time to get them if you don't get them before Christmas. Well, sometimes I think getting them before Christmas is equally as good because then you have it for Christmas, you open it up on Christmas, it just feels even better. But if this was something that I got on Christmas, I would be 100% excited. 100% excited, especially if it goes really well on like whoever the girl of the year is supposed to be, or like, you know, one of the truly me's that are coming out or anything of that like matter or nature. I think that this is going to be a really good outfit for a lot of dolls. So yeah, this is definitely one of the ones I'm gonna have to put on the list of have to buy. Like I need that. So yeah, let's see what else we got inside of my little collection over here. So this next look is like a little jacket and earmuffs. Now I hope this is like a combo that comes together because AG does often make like a little sweater, you know, and like they do make earmuffs, but normally they'll separate them and put them in 2 different packages. I really hope that this comes together because I think this is a really good pair. I think that they look really nice together as well. Like I really do like this jacket. I love the little hearts on it. I think the fur is like a nice quality fur. It reminds me of the fur that they used on the sweater from last year. So this is like a win in my book. And I always love doll earmuffs. Like I feel like you can never go wrong with doll earmuffs. They're the cutest little accessory. Like it really brings the doll to life. And once again, like I was saying about the other like Christmas outfit, I just think that this would pair really well with a lot of the dolls that they have in the current lineup, and hopefully with any of the new dolls that they have coming out as well. So really excited to see this one. Like really excited. And this is another one that I'm gonna go ahead and put on the must buy list. Definitely putting it on the must buy list. So this next dress right here, I feel like also falls to me inside of that whole Christmas category because of the gold and the black. Like it's not normal that they just pop out with like a gold and black look. But I do think that this is a nice Christmas look. Is it my favorite of the Christmas looks? No, I normally like the traditional Christmas, like red and green. Like I like to keep it simple. I don't need nothing too extra. Although this could probably work throughout the year as like a recital look or like a little, you know, something important, some type of event, maybe even like a little church look. It'll probably look good on some of the dolls because it is a black look. Like black looks good on everybody, so it obviously looks good on the dolls. And I think that it would pair really well with the jacket that I've seen that I'm probably going to show you next, because the jacket that I think is like kind of the same kind of vibe as this one would probably go well. Now, I will say this next to the original Christmas like kind of set that I showed you before, I'm not really sure if they'll all go together in like one Christmas set. Maybe like this will go with like the collector kind of doll, and maybe like this will be like something separate or like something right before Christmas. Maybe like a little like early holiday kind of collection, or maybe New Year's, like a New Year's collection would be really nice. They've never really done anything like that, so not too sure about it, but I do think that this is a really cute look. Am I gonna get it myself? Probably not. If you see me with something like this, I probably made it myself because yeah, no, this seems like a simple look to me, honestly. So let's go into that jacket because I actually would like the jacket. So now the jacket, I like this jacket. Is so cute. To me, the jacket does pair really well with the dress, but it just reads like Carhartt to me. I hope y'all know what Carhartt is. It's like this menswear kind of brand. They really do a lot of workwear. It's very like tactile and like in I guess like, you know, like workers kind of clothing. I know this is a little bit more like dressy clothing per se, but it just really reminds me of like that kind of like like the velvet collar that they normally put on a Carhartt jacket. I think that's really, really cute. I really like this. Although it's like I think a sequin kind of color. I just think this is a really cute outfit altogether. So this is one I'm definitely going to have to put on the, I might have to go ahead and purchase this one list. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go ahead and purchase this one. And as you can see, we kind of left the sink and now we're moving our way over to the styling chair where we're going to start pulling her hair down, separating the bangs, figuring out what to curl, what not to curl. And I'm going to try and recreate her original look before I just go in and probably like give her a haircut. I know with this doll, I definitely sat with her in her original look for a really long time before I initially said, you know what, let me just go ahead and give her like a super haircut. So there's that. Like I definitely sat with her original look. So as you can see, I'm definitely going to do my due diligence to make her like original look come to life. But let's get back into the outfits because I'm really excited about the outfits. Y'all can pay attention to the hair though because the hair looks good. So there's also like this shirt that popped up. Now, me personally, I think that the shirt looks really, really nice alongside like the jacket that I just showed you, as well as the dress that popped up before. But I don't really see a skirt with it. I will say in the picture here, I believe that it might be pictured with the original Christmas skirt. So maybe this is like the actual mix and match Christmas collection, even though I wanted it to be the cherry blossom collection. But then it just makes me wonder, like, when are we getting the cherry blossom collection? And then when are we getting this Christmas collection? Maybe these are all just pieces that like AG kind of rejected, or like, you know, Christmas ideas or like other looks that they're just not really gonna go ahead and do. There's no like 100% sure on what's going on with all these outfits. This is all really speculation, but I think this is the fun part. Like I was saying before, you know, like I really like that, you know, we get these leaks and we can kind of like give our little theories about like, oh, I like this, I don't like this. And I also feel like it gives like the brand, like American Girl, a chance to kind of like feel out how the customers are feeling about what they could possibly produce, so that if they do produce it or if they don't produce it, you know, like you kind of get like a heads up of what's probably going to get purchased, what's probably not going to get purchased. So I just think that that's pretty cool. But I personally am excited for a lot of these looks. This shirt specifically, it's okay. Like, I don't know if I'll get it. I definitely want that jacket for sure. If it comes in like a set with like all three of them, I mean, I'll probably be forced to get it. But I'm not sure. Maybe if it came with some cute shoes. It could also go with that little Claudie outfit, because, you know, maybe like the little like overlay to go on it. I'm not sure. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see, even if it's a product at all. So that being said, I guess we should move into the next piece. So this piece, I don't think is an American Girl look. I think that this one specifically is a Bitty Baby look. I do like the really nice mint green, and I hope that they do some type of like rendition for the AG dolls in this color, because I actually do really like this color. And I think the little shoes that it comes with are really cute, but they are soft shoes, which makes me really think that it is for Bitty Babies. Now, I do have some Bitty Babies in my collection. Are they gonna be getting clothes from AG anytime soon? Probably not. Probably not. But I do think that this is a cute little piece. There's one piece from AG that I did want for my Bitty Baby, and I think it's like the bunny, either like the bunny or the little teddy bear outfit. Now that I think is adorable. Now that would get my money. This one, I think that although the color is cute, I don't really care for like the bright colored bunny, unless it was like a bright colored like bunny suit maybe. But I do think as separates, it's a really nice piece, and I think it might look really cute on American Girl dolls as well. I don't know if you guys have ever tried like Bitty Baby clothes on American Girls. They do fit a little bit more like on the tinier side, but they do fit. So I don't know, like maybe I'm not going to put this on the I have to get it list, but I will say that this is something that I do think has a little bit of promise. And it's bright. You know, the kids love the little bright colors nowadays. So I think this will be something that a lot of parents might get for their children, because children would like gravitate towards it in the store. Now, as far as collectors go, I think we're just going to look at this and walk past it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's go into the next piece. So right now where my collection stands, I own a grand total of 0, and I mean 0 welly wishers, 0 of the like 14-inch dolls, 0 of the what do you call them? What's them? The new girls, the modern era girls. 0 of any of the 14-inch dolls. I don't own any of them. But I will say that normally they do produce the same pajamas across the brand for all the dolls. And I think that if these are the pajamas for Christmas, these are some really cute pajamas. I am a little bit tempted to put them on the I have to have them list. But I will also say I've been making a lot of pajamas this year. If I go out my way and buy some pajamas, I'm going to slap my hand, okay? I might slap my head, because I've been making pajamas all year. If I don't go and find me some little cute little star fabric, fabric or some cute little, like, you know, something similar and put this together my dang on self, I'm gonna be mad at my own self, okay? Because although this is very, very cute, I think me personally, from like my own standpoint, making a million pairs of pajamas, I don't need it. But I do think it is a very cute pair of pajamas, and I do hope that they make the same pajamas for the AG dolls, or maybe like a fun rendition, maybe with like a little, you know, like a robe or like a little soft scrubby kind of robe, maybe in red. Ooh, that would be so cute for Christmas. Now, this is fingers crossed, once again, all speculation, but I do hope that they do something really special for the Christmas pajamas for the 18-inch dolls. But if this is it, I think this is pretty cute, and I think a lot of people would purchase this. So that aside, I'm spraying a little bit of sheen on this doll's hair because I noticed from like immediately, like starting with her, that her hair was a little bit on the dry side. I just want to be able to retain as much moisture in her hair as possible. Normally, I do this after I'll use the water mixture with the sheen spray to kind of get it to, you know, shine a little bit more. But I knew I didn't have, I don't think I had any more of the water mixture. So I said, I'm just going to go ahead and put this on, and then I'll worry about, you know, making it shine and curl and all that stuff after. So that aside, let me get right back into these outfits. So like I said, this is like no particular order, just kind of how I found them and how they're all listed in my camera roll. And I did say before that they are doing the cherry blossom like kind of theme. Now, I think that this is a cute jacket. I would probably like this a little bit better with the pants. This is why I'm kind of hoping that it's like a mix and match kind of thing. But me personally, I think that this is really, really cute. I do like the placement of all the little cherry blossoms up here. So I personally think that this would be a really, really nice jacket. I think it would go well with a lot of dolls and just like a lot of like denim outfits or denim pieces that they have. Like even if you just got like the original doll and you like swapped out the jacket for this one, I think that would be just like a really cute jacket, especially with the little pink shirt. So yeah, just a little food for thought. Am I gonna put this on the super must-have list? Probably not. Like I feel like a bomber jacket's probably like an easy construction, so I'm probably not gonna get it myself. But I do think that it is a cute piece, and I do think it might be pretty popular. Like I think this whole like little cherry blossom collection will be pretty popular because florals are pretty nice. I think a lot of parents like appeal to the florals, especially like an older generation. If I was a grandma in the store and I was like, oh my god, what should I get for my daughter? I would grab this. Like I'll probably grab the whole collection for her, but that's just me. So let's get into the next piece. So since we are talking cherry blossom, I thought I should just kind of stick with the cherry blossom collection. And as you can see, I personally love this one. Like this piece right here, I think is so cute. I love the jacket. Once again, love the placements of the cherry blossoms on it. I think that like kind of like suit almost jacket or like military kind of jacket on the doll is gonna read very, very well and look very, very cute. I do like the little tulle skirt. It is very simple, but I do think it's one of those things that a lot of little girls will really enjoy. So I do think that it'll look really nice on the doll. And like, you know, I feel like one thing that I really love about this collection is that it has a very strong denim base. And I think that denim is one of those things that everybody loves. Like you cannot go wrong with denim. Like if you ever are looking for something to get somebody, I mean, fit aside, because we all know denim is one of those things that's kind of hard to fit. But like if it comes to getting something that like somebody would really like or treasure, denim is always a go-to. And I think that this would be really, really cute for like a little denim, like, you know, outfit for the dolls. And now that I'm thinking about it, all this denim just kind of makes me wonder, is this like a Levi's like kind of collab, or just like, I don't know, just like some type of like, it just feels a little bit like very specific. There is a lot of denim being used, and I feel like teaming up with a brand like Levi's to make a collection like this would probably be really, really cool. So who knows, maybe this is like something bigger than what we think it is. There is two more things that I am going to show you, which is the shoes, and maybe that'll kind of sell my like little Levi's idea. At first I was kind of going sporadic, but now I am getting to the point where a lot of the pictures are together in my phone. So let me just go ahead and show you like all of the little denim pieces that I've seen, or at least the other two denim pieces that I've seen in here. Let me punch those in really quickly. So first things first is these boots. Like, I think this kind of really adds into that whole denim idea, maybe like some type of Levi's collab or something, because denim boots is not something that you just normally wake up and be like, oh my god, girl, let me throw on some denim boots. But like, it is a very cute look. So I think that, I don't know, like maybe this could be like some type of like little like Levi's collection. Also, there's another pair of shoes. Let me punch those in now. Like denim flats. like, I don't know. Denim flats to me just seems a little left field. But like I said, if it was like some type of like jean brand collection, to me it makes sense. So I don't know. I feel like all these pieces together might end up being some type of like Levi's collab, or maybe like Wrangler or something. Like, Levi's is it's a company that kind of prides himself on being American made and all these things. So I do feel like, this would be one of those brands that I think would do really well with American Girl. It would be like a good little mashup. Now, personally, I think Levi would probably do more of a red tab when it comes to things, but I do think that adding like that little pink would be a little bit more childish, a little bit more girly, a little bit more fun. So maybe this is like a little undercover, like Levi kind of collection that we're getting with American Girl. They've been inside of their whole like, who can we team up with and make a collection? That's the era that they're currently in. So I feel like, all these things together might just be that. Not 100% sure, but I'm going to say yes. So, yeah, that's just me. I don't know. Once again, all speculation. And that being said, let me just get back inside of the next outfit that I have up here. Okay, so, like, topic switch. I did say before that there's supposed to be, like, some kind of Megan Maroney doll. And I will say that this particularly, to me, reads Megan Maroney. Only because this skirt, to me, reads like a high-low kind of skirt that you can kind of probably place under and then like take off. Now, if I was gonna do a doll based on an artist, I would kind of make like multiple looks in one. And I've seen from what, was kind of shared on Instagram and like social media from Megan Maroney is that like she does like a very like fluffy, very super girly kind of look. And I think that, for maybe like a meat look or maybe like, an additional look, this would probably read like Megan Maroney to me, at least in like a childlike version. So if it was up to me, or if I was calling the shot to AG, I would probably say that this is gonna probably be in like that Megan Maroney collection. Not 100% sure. Once again, this is all speculation. I keep saying that, but like you gotta know, like this is all speculation. But I do think that if I was planning that whole collection, I personally think that they would probably put this in there because she has like this one pink look that looks exactly like this, but it's like it's all pink, and I think that recently a lot of people have been saying, oh, pink everything, pink everything. They don't really care for it. So I think this would be a nice way to kind of dabble in something a little bit different while still being on brand with the artist. I also think, there might be like maybe like something to go on top to like really accessorize this up really nicely, or maybe like in the final iteration it might have like some type of screening on the front, or maybe like some little jewel pattern, something like that. We didn't get that many photos of all these pieces, so this could just be like the far out, and maybe it's like that like shiny kind of glittery looking fabric, but it's really like weaved in glitter. Who knows? But I do think that this is a pretty cute look. Am I going to put it on the list of things that I definitely need? Not really, because me, once again, not really a big fan of Megan Maroney. Don't really know her. Haven't really heard her music. So I don't want to sit here and say that. And then also, I think personally, like the pink and blue to me just screams cotton candy. And like, if I wanted cotton candy, I would just buy the cotton candy doll. But I will say, if you have the cotton candy doll, I think that this would look really cute on her. I do think that for sure. Now, that I'm going to have to go ahead and say, yeah, like if you have that doll and you put her in this, that would probably be really cute. But that aside, let's move into the next look. Now, me personally, I think that these shoes would pair very well with that outfit that I just showed you. So if you ask me, this probably goes in like with that whole like Megan Maroney thing. If not, this could just be like one of those little like add-on packs that AG kind of makes, because this also will look kind of cute with the cherry blossom look. I think coming up for like maybe the fall or like the end of the summer, or maybe back to school, there's probably going to be like a lot of like blue and pink inside of AG. Maybe that's like a running theme that they want to do before they hop into like the whole Christmas spirit of everything. So I think that this would pair very well with a lot of those pieces that we've been seeing in like the leaks and like the little rumors that have been popping up. So I do think that they're cute. Once again, I'm not going to go ahead and place these in the I super need them list. Although, me personally, I love a fabric shoe. But I don't really care for like big bows. I just feel like they're kind of tacky. They're kind of gauche. Like I'm just not a big fan. So there's that. If somebody says like this is like a clip-on or something, maybe I could get them. If this was like a little add-on shoe pack and you could just like take the little bow off and like maybe clip it in your doll's hair, I would like that, But I don't know if I would just get the shoes with the ribbon on. No. Next. So, lucky for us, there seems to be a lot coming out of this Megan Maroney collection, or just like I said, AG is very much pushing like the pink and the blue for like the end of the summer and like the fall season. So, we are also going to be receiving this, I believe, which to me could also be the meat outfit for the Megan Maroney doll. Like, it's either that or like it's just like super pink and blue season. I don't really know what's going on at AG, but this to me is cute. I do like the top. It is very simple, but you know, on a doll it might read very well. It does remind me of Barbie as well, so who knows? Maybe we could be getting something Barbie related, but it doesn't remind me of like a specific Barbie. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and group this under the whole Megan Maroney kind of collection. Um, I think the shorts are pretty simple. Honestly, I kind of feel like they should have just put it all in one and added the skirt if it was going to be like that. Like, I don't know if people specifically look for pink shorts with the doll, but I mean, they just kind of look like simple biker shorts too. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I believe there's a hair clip. I can't really see too well exactly what it is. It just looks like a simple barrette, honestly, from afar. So maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, I want to be excited for this. I really, really, really do. But a part of me is just like, oh, okay, like another pink outfit, you know. And normally I love pink. If you guys know me, I love pink. I love purple. I love all things pink and purple. But I think right now they're doing pink and blue. And that's where they're losing me. Because I love blue. But I like blue individually. Like, I like blue by itself. I think it palettes on top of itself very, very well. Where, like, a lot of other colors, like, they have different extremities that kind of, like, clash a little bit, where like blue can go with its like teals and it's like light blues and it's dark blues, like all cohesively very, very well. So I don't know, I think that I would be more into. Maybe if this was blue, I'd probably be super into it. But I don't know, I think the bright pink and then like the pink for the pants is a little off, but it's all supposed to be the same kind of take. And then I'm hoping it comes with maybe like a jacket or like, you know, I think the clip is just it. Maybe this is like somebody's like outfit. Like maybe this could be like a Courtney kind of piece, you know? I don't know. With this one, I have a lot of speculations. I don't really know exactly what it is. And then like there's also not a shoe paired with it. So maybe the shoe that'll come with this will really sell it. Like if this came with like a high, like kind of like gladiator sandal with like a little chunk on the bottom, now I would get it probably just for the shoe. But I do think it would be really, really cute. So I'm gonna need to see a little bit more about this one, or like what it's gonna be more so, before I can actually say like, oh, I love it. Like I don't want to say that I love it, because I feel like I'm kind of really torn about this one. Like, and then once again, it could just be like the Megan Maroney like meat outfit, because one of these outfits has to be like the meat outfit for Megan Maroney. So like I don't know, like I'm a little torn. I do think it's cute. I want to put it on the list. I really, really need it, but I need some more information. So I'm going to say maybe for this one. Like, you know, I don't think I said maybe for any of them. Most of them have been like a definite yes and like a definite no. But you know me, pink and purple, that's my girl. So like maybe. I don't know. Let's get into the next look. It seems like we're like making our way back to like the meat outfits and stuff for like the girl of the year 2027. When I started this video, I did want to just plug this in because these were the socks and like the ribbon that people are saying are supposed to pair with that original like can't go on again, I believe it is. I don't know, child. Me personally, not a Molly fan, but I do think that Molly's collection is very vivid and very cutesy. And I do like that they're kind of chain linking everybody, like the characters. I think it's cute to kind of add in that history, hopefully to sell more of the older dolls with the moms while also selling the newer dolls with the kids. Like it's kind of like a something for everybody, get you to buy more than one doll. You can actually buy two. Who knows? I don't know, but I think that this is like a really cute set. I hope that the shoes that goes with it is the same exact color, because I think for our monochrome look, this would actually really eat. And she's supposed to have red hair, so I feel like if the doll herself has like a red that's close to this color, I would probably get this and get her and get the outfit and put her in this, because I think that would actually read so cute. Only thing I think that this would be missing that would really, really sell it for me is if she came with like a little bandana that I could tie around her head. And not like the one, okay, hear me out. Not like the one that comes in like the little flip style, like not the one that goes around the neck. No, like I want a big one I can put around her head and just like tie it underneath. Just like, you know, so she kind of looks like Yasmin from the Bratz, like very boho. It'll be so cute. That would be so cute. But that's just me wishing, and we've already talked about this. Let's get into the next look, because I think the next look might be Daisy Davenport's meat look. Okay, so like timeline wise, I know that this outfit leaked a little bit like more recent, where like the other ones were like a little bit after the Met Gala to like kind of like timeline everything. But I think that this works very well for a meat outfit, praying that this is her meat outfit, because this is what I believe she's wearing on the cover of the book that's being marketed as like her kind of like girl of the year book. I think that this outfit is so cute. I love the shirt. You know me, pink and purple always. So I'm 100% down for this, like 100%. And then like the skirt, I think the skirt is like I'm pretty sure it's a skirt. It reads like a skirt, so I want to say it's a skirt, but it might just be a skirt. But this is a really cute skirt. I love the pleats and the pocket. It's just like a really nice detail that makes me feel like American Girl is trying to throw a little bit more money at this girl, where like a lot of the other girls just kind of get like a very simple or fast outfit. Like they got a little money to spend this year, and they're actually spending it on outfits, which I think is really cool. I don't know. I think cohesively, this is like really, really cute. There are a pair of shoes that I have seen circulating on the internet that are supposed to go with this outfit. Do I have pictures of them specifically? I do not think so. If I do find them, I will go ahead and punch those in, just kind of like how I did with the socks and the outfit. But I do not think I have a picture of those. But if this is the outfit that she comes in, I think with the red that I'm kind of thinking for the red hair, like when I think red hair on like, you know, Miss Girl of the Year, Daisy Davenport, I'm thinking like a little bit closer to like Anna. Like if you guys seen Anna from Frozen, like I'm thinking a little bit more closer to that than like a Sage. You know, Sage is like a little bit more of an orange, where I feel like Anna is like a little bit more of like a red. So like I kind of like that. I think that would be really, really cute. I hope they don't go strawberry blonde. I feel like that would kind of wash her out a little bit. But if that's the case, I mean, I personally know for a fact already that I'm gonna probably end up getting this doll because I'm just really excited. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me be clear. If she has a Marie Grace face mold, she's sold for me. Like, I'm getting her 100%. If she's a Josefina, I'm not getting this doll. I'm not. If she's classic, I'm kind of torn. I might get her. I might not get her. Not 100% sure. But once again, Marie Grace sold. I feel like, I personally feel like they might do it because you have to remember, the doll that they just took off of like the girls of the year was Covey. Like Covey was the last girl who kind of got the boot in like the current lineup, and the next girl who's gonna get the boot is Lila, who has a Marie Grace face mold, and then I think after that is what's her name, Summer, and then Raquel. And then, you know, I think the new girl is probably going to be a little bit different from the other ones. Now, they haven't done classic mold in a while, so there's a lot of people banking on a classic mold. But me personally, although I do think she would look a lot like Molly, and I'm hoping that if that's the case, just give her the braids and the bows and call it a day. But I kind of hope that they don't, and I kind of hope that, like, they give us, like, you know, something a little bit more fun, like in the way that like how they have like Raquel being related to Samantha. Like I hope we kind of get like one of those. Oh my gosh, I'm going off on a completely and totally different rant. Like I'm supposed to be talking about the outfit. Let's get back to the video, okay? And actually let's get back to what's on the screen. As you can see, I'm actually curling her hair, and I think I'm getting close to the front. I'm trying to figure out how to do these little like bang pieces. I'm telling you, these bang pieces put me through hell. HE double hockey sticks, bro. Like this was really, really hard. I think that the curls for her hair came out really good. But one thing I will say is her hair being so like choppy, and you'll see this as I start to take them down, is that like it has a lot of flyaways, and like the flyaways kind of take away from the overall shape of her hair. So that's the one thing that I kind of noticed a lot. But that aside, let's get into the next outfit that I'm gonna show you. That I don't think I have any more Daisy Davenport outfits. So I think we might start moving to like the Disney kind of area, or like the more, yeah, or should I do the Christmas outfits? Because I did see a few Christmas outfits. All right, so I did show y'all the Claudie outfits. So let me show you some of the other Christmas outfits that have been popping up from what I believe was the same seller. Give me a second. So the lore behind this whole like, oh, we're getting Christmas outfits was originally from this outfit here, because apparently that seller posted this outfit, which is Samantha's original Christmas outfit. But they say that the lacing that's on this dress specifically is a little bit different from the latest reproductions, or like the last couple reproductions that have been done. So I believe the previous reproductions, her lace had flowers, but there's one version of it that had hearts. And so, like, that's not the version of this one. This is supposed to be, like, a new one. Normally, you can tell if it's new because it'll have the bead on it. Oh, I love the tape rip-off. Oh, my God, I love the tape rip-off. But, yes, so this one does not have the hearts on it. This one has, like, a floral kind of lace. And I believe that's what people were saying is making this, like, a new kind of, like, you know, rendition of the dress. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all that I need this, because you know me, like normally when it comes to like these outfits that are, what's the word that I'm looking for? Oh, historical outfits, yeah. So normally when it's the historical outfits, I'm just not really a fan. Like, I don't know, I feel like I can make the historical outfits. I'm pretty sure there's a I'm pretty sure I can buy the pattern to make that dress. So I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of torn. I might not like specifically get this one. But I do think that it is cute, you know. They also have another one, which I believe it's Josefina's Christmas dress. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna punch that one in next. Okay, yes. So this is the Josefina Christmas dress, and I believe same thing like how they said about the last one, like how there's like a different construction. I believe the same thing is going on with this dress. There's just like a slight different construction to this dress. Funny thing about this Christmas dress, I actually use this pattern for this Christmas dress a lot to make a lot of dresses because I think this is like such a cute like dress look, and I think American Girl actually does use this a lot for a few dresses that I've seen in the past. Yeah, I don't know. I really like this Christmas dress. I think it's a cute one. And I'm going to just kind of tune into the back really fast. You guys, I'm using a nail file, not like a very like gritty one, but one that's like almost like a plastic to kind of wipe like this scratch that she had on her nose. And just, I'd rather it be shiny than it be like, what's the word? Then it be like a you can see that there's like a scratch there. So I was really just trying to like get some of those little like nicks that I seen on her face, because once again this is a refurbished doll, not just like a brand new doll. Yeah, and I think that this actually worked really well. My little dollar store had like a whole bunch of different like nail files from like different grains, from like sandy to like very smooth and polished. And I always try and do this whenever my doll has like a facial scratch or like some type of nick. The only doll I have that has a facial scratch that I did not do this to is number 50, because she's number 50. Like there's probably like 10 of her around. Like I just can't put myself through that. But also at the same time, number 50 is one of those dolls that I just really like, and I feel like she's perfect. Like even with her little facial scratch, I just think she's perfect. So yeah, but if you guys do have a doll who like, you know, has like a little scratch or something on her face, this is a really good way to kind of like buff it out, you know, kind of like get it to, I guess it'll shine a little bit, but once again, I'd rather the shine than like that scratch be killing me, bro. That scratch be killing me sometimes. And like this one, it was killing me. I had to get rid of it. So, but yeah, but that aside, what was I saying? Josefina Christmas dress. Yeah, that's coming out soon. And so with that, like with those two kind of dresses, the people are speculating that we might be getting everybody's Christmas dress, at least from like the original 6, or is it 8? I think it's 8. Which means that we'll probably be getting Kit's Christmas dress. Yes, because she's included in the original lineup now, apparently. Her, I think we'll be getting Samantha, we'll be getting Molly, we'll be getting Kirsten, we'll be getting Addie, we'll be getting Josefina, I think Kaya. Don't hold me to that. I think she doesn't have like a Christmas dress. I think she has like a pow. You know, before I say something that might be offensive and or racist, I'm just going to say that she has a blue dress that I think is considered almost like a Christmas holiday, but not specifically Christmas. I think it's more so a celebration dress. So yes, I think that's going to probably be the one that we get if we do get something in the Christmas realm for Kaya. And then the last doll that I left out was Felicity, who I'm thinking about getting. Like a random side note. I don't know. I've been having red hair myself, so I've been thinking about like getting a red hair doll. That's besides the point. We're not talking about that. Let's get into the next outfit that I have on my little list here. Let me get into it. Let me see. What is it, honestly? I don't know. This is about to be so good. Ugh. I think that's from The Princess and the Frog. The little fly said that. But like, hear me out, right? So apparently, we're getting the Belle Christmas look. Now, this is like one of those things that I kind of had a fever dream about. Like, and I was hoping that they would do this since we're getting into like the Disney realm with AG, is that I hope we get a few more looks from the movie and just like, you know, different little looks that the girls served in their different movies. Now, me personally, I think that this is so cute and I think that this would be perfect for the holidays. But now my only beef with AG is, please, because y'all have this thing about doing this, is that y'all like making a nice little outfit and then putting it on a collector doll, putting her in a $300 box and selling her and having her sit on the shelf for 500 years. Please tell me this is an outfit and not like a collector doll, because I don't want a collector Belle. I have a Belle. I don't want a collector Belle. I want the outfit. So fingers crossed that this is an outfit. And that being said, I hope that they kind of expand and do a few more Christmas looks. Now, I know Belle is like one of the only ones who specifically has like a Christmas look. I mean, I think that we're also going to get like an Elsa look, but I'll do that next. But I think that, you know, Belle is the one who specifically has a Christmas look, more so because her in the movie she has like a winter kind of look. So there's that. But I don't know, you guys. Like, I really hope that we get some more like kind of Christmas-esque or like Christmas inspired looks. Like, it would be nice if they gave us at least 3 and not just Belle. With the exclusion of Elsa and Anna, because they're always cold. Like, they're cold in both of their movies. Like, if y'all give us anything else from Elsa and Anna, maybe give us like their spring looks. I think that would be really cute. Or maybe like Elsa's coronation look, I think would be really nice, you know. But I don't know if I specifically want to see, like, you know, I don't know. Me and Elsa and Anna, like, I like them as dolls, but I feel like I'm not stuck in the craze like the kids are with the movies. Like, I just, you know, I think that they're very beautiful. I love the original movie. I kind of feel like the other movies were like extensions that like were kind of not really needed, but they are, you know, they are still pretty good. I think the second one is pretty good. Isn't there a third one, or is there like rumors of a third one? I'm not sure, but I feel like I wouldn't mind the spring look from Anna, though. That's what I was saying, all that to say. I like the spring look for Anna. So I think that would be really cute because I like that dress. But I wouldn't want it to be in the quality that they've been doing them. I wouldn't mind a little embroidery on it. So I feel like if y'all are going to do it, I wouldn't mind an Anna, like, collector. Let me stop, because I don't need any more collector dolls. I don't need any more collector dolls, honestly, at least not at the moment. So I don't know, but with all of this being said, maybe I should show you guys the little new Elsa look that's coming up, which kind of reminds me, I think that's from the second movie where Elsa has her. Let me just show you, and I guess we can discuss it then. Okay, so piggybacking off of our like Frozen conversation, this is supposed to be like an Elsa look that is supposed to be coming out pretty soon. And I'm just gonna be honest with you, I feel like if they're gonna do an Elsa look, they're gonna do an Anna look. But I think the only other Anna look is her spring look. So that's the only confusion that I have here. Maybe like, I mean, even like Anna already has her robe if you buy like the original doll. So I don't think that they would give us something else to go alongside Anna that's like, I guess, super winter. I feel like we would get her spring look, but her spring look wouldn't make sense for Christmas, especially if they're gonna do a Belle look. So I don't know if there's any other Disney princesses that have like specific winter looks. Like, I feel like all the other dolls, they pretty much covered like most of their iconic looks that we like really know and love. Maybe we'll get these 2 looks, and maybe we'll get another princess. Like, I'm personally hoping for a Mulan. Honestly, inside of her, like, the like, when will my reflection show who I am, like that look, I think that would be like a cute look, because her hair could be up and they could make it a little bit longer. Although I wouldn't mind like a bob. I think although I will say, I think that they're probably going to be a little bit hesitant to sell like another an Asian doll with a bob, because I think they've done a few in the past. Actually, I don't think they have done a few in the past. Who knows? Maybe that's what we'll get. But did I say Anna? I meant to say Mulan. Did I say Mulan, you guys? I feel like I've been saying the wrong name. I'll go back and listen to this. But I was saying Mulan. Like, I think it would be cool to get a nice Mulan. Only because I think it would add into the diversity of the dolls that we already have. And can I ask y'all a question, since we're here and we're actually at the part of the video that I actually need a little bit of help on? So my doll has this thing where like her eyes are just like the slightest bit cloudy, and like I could not figure it out for the life of me. I cleaned it with alcohol at least 100 times, and when you clean it with the alcohol, it's nice and shiny. But after the alcohol like kind of dries, it's no longer shiny. It starts to get like it like starts to get a little like blurry and like murky. I don't know, like if anybody has like a tip or something for like how to really get it to shine like really good, because normally I wash all my doll's eyes with like I washed them with like, you know, the alcohol to really get it to shine, but hers were not shining. And maybe it's just these eyes in specific, but I wanted to also pair her with this girly so y'all can kind of get a vibe for like the 2 of them together. Like, they are very distinctly different, I will say that. And for the longest, I thought they were not. Like, I thought they were kind of the same girl, but they are actually very different. And this is also me pulling down all of her curls. And like I was saying before, like the shape of her curls don't hold up as well to me as like they would have with less flyaways, which I think is the reason why me and her were kind of going back and forth and kind of fighting for the longest. Like, we're just like in this act of going almost divorced. Like, she almost got sold because I was not in love with her, but you'll see by the end of the video what I actually did to really fall in love with her. I know this is like a slow burn. Y'all probably like, oh my gosh, you've been staring at this one girl for so long. But isn't this conversation about like all these little leaks really interesting and like really fun and cool? Like, I'm having a blast, okay? I love talking about this stuff. And with that being said, let's get into our next look, because there's a lot more. Like, I've been holding this off because I feel like there's so much that's just been leaking. Like, whoever this seller is, what is wrong with you? Like, you cannot work for the company. They had to fire you and you were upset about it, because how did you leak all of this stuff? Like, how? But I'm excited about it because, like, this is some good stuff. And I think we did most of the Christmas stuff. I'm gonna check again really quickly. If there's anything else, I'll definitely plug it in. But I think we're gonna probably move into Halloween, because I think that's probably most of it. Let's see. Let me check. Okay, that's it. So let's get into Halloween. Spooky season is upon us. Although it's only like maybe like June or July or something. I don't know. But it's spooky season. So with that being said, there is like some leaks of a couple Halloween costumes, which I actually think are really, 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 really cute. Now, this first one I think is adorable. It's a black cat look. Now, cats are classic, especially around the Halloween season. You know, everybody dresses up as a cat. It's the most basic look in the world because it's so easily to be attained. You dress in all black and you're pretty much a cat. Get some ears. Ears are always like $2 at the store. I might be a cat this year, honestly, because it's so simple. But that being said, I think that this is such a cute little look. I think it is so adorable. I think that, like, even with the little eyes and the ears up top, like, it kind of reminds me of the pajamas that Summer has. Yes, like, this reminds me of that. But, like, a little aside for me specifically, I'm a little bit torn about getting this because I feel like it might stain. Yep, I'm not gonna lie. I think it might stain. I do. It is an all black look, and like, I mean, my dolls are normally in like this room in the back that's like very well air conditioned. Like, it'd be freezing cold back there. Sometimes I don't even care to go in there because it's so cold. But I just think that it's one of those looks that might stain. So I don't know. I'm a little bit on the edge about it. Like, I used to have my dolls in this red look, and like it stained red, and so that's why I'm like a little bit on edge about staining at the moment. I did brush her curls. Aren't they so cute? But, like, back to Halloween. Enough of this Christmas girl. I don't know. I think this is, like, a really cute look. I do think that I might really end up purchasing it, but I might end up putting it on one of my darker skinned dolls in case it does stain. It won't be as visible. I don't know. Like, I'm just a little bit on edge about that. I think it is such a cute look. Honestly, I might put it on Claudie. I think Claudie would look really, really adorable in that. But, yeah, I don't know. I like this one though. Personally, this is my favorite of the Halloween looks. I think that the other Halloween look, let me just show you. I don't know. I think it's a little underwhelming. I think on this doll that I have specifically on the screen right now, it might look really good on her. Like, to keep it legit, like, keep it 100%. I think it would look really cute on her, yes. But if I were to just put it on a regular doll, I don't know if it would give me that whimsical magic that I... Oh, my light went out. No. I don't know if it would give me that whimsical magic that I expect when I, kind of put my dolls in an AG outfit. So for that and that only, I don't know. I don't know if this is one of the looks that I'm going to end up getting. Okay, the light's back. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if I do get a look like this, I would get it after Halloween when it goes on sale, and I would get it specifically for this doll right here. Like, specifically. Like, there's no other doll I'll probably put this outfit on besides her. Like, it would literally, like, I would buy it just to put it on her. Like, nobody else. Like, everybody else would probably get their own outfit, and she'd be stuck in this forever for the rest of her days. So, because she's kind of a witch to me. But, whatever. I don't know. Once again, I'm not going to put this on, like, the I super need it list. And I'm also not going to put this on the I don't need it list. I think I'm going to put this in, like, the I'm not really sure list. Because, like, I'm not really sure. Like, I like it. Yes. I don't think that it's, like, anything insane that I, like, need. Like, I feel about this the same way I kind of felt about the candy corn look at first. Like, when I first saw it, I was kind of like, oh, it's okay. But then after a while, I really adjusted to it, and I really liked it. So I was like, I don't know, like, what if I see it now and I'm not really feeling it? But as I see it in the promos and, like, I see it in person and people put it on their dolls, like, what if I actually really, really like this look? Like, I don't know. So I'm going to go ahead and say that maybe for this one, I might get it. I might not. Not sure. Not 100% sure. But I do think it's a solid look. It's not the best, but it's a solid look. And then but wait, hold on. Actually, I might change my opinion. I might change my opinion right now, because let me tell you something about the shoes for this outfit, or the apparent alleged shoes, quote unquote. I'm making air quotes. You can't see it, but just imagine me making air quotes, okay? No. whoever approved, whoever decided that whoever said anything about making these shoes needs to be fired. It needs to be fired immediately. Plastic shoes are not a thing that I expect from the quality of American Girl. Like, I don't know. Like, when I think AG, I don't think plastic shoes. It reminds me of them back in their cheap era when they were putting perma panties on the dolls. Like, it's not something that I just think is okay for a brand of such, like, notoriety, or just, like, I don't know. Like, I just don't see it for them. Like, I just don't. And especially these, like, these scream our generation. Like, they scream our generation. And I've heard people online say that they're cute and, like, that was me throwing up, because no, like, that's not it. Like, these are not cute. Like, they don't appeal to me, not even in the slightest. Like, I wanted to get into the glitter. I wanted to, like, no, like, the thing I hate about these, like, plastic shoes is that, like, they're unrealistic AF. Like, there's nothing real about them. Like, it'd be one thing if y'all were making, like, Yeezy slides, or, like, a slide that was plastic. Like, that I can understand because of the fragility and, like, you know, this little parts, you don't want kids to swallow them. Cool. Like, I wouldn't mind a plastic slide, but the fact that you're really producing a plastic boot, like, if you don't call up the people, get the glue, sew some boots, and just throw them together. Like, honestly, I would rather you just give me flats. Like, and I hate flats. I absolutely hate doll flats. But I would much rather you just give me flats than give me these hideous plastic shoes. Like, please, AG gods, if you hear anything coming from my mouth right now, please hear this. Do not make these plastic shoes. Do not. Stop the presses, okay? Do not produce those. Those are not cute. They're tacky. Like, they're so tacky. Like, that's cheap. Like, when people come online and they complain about the AG quality going down, this is what they're talking about. It's things like this. And, like, honestly, I'm not one to complain. I'm not one to really, like, you know, go too hard, because it is a children's brand. It's made for kids, blah, 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 all that, blah, blah, blah. But, like, what I'm saying is that, like, it's not quality when you're making things that are not of quality. Like, this is our generation. Like, you know what's crazy? Our generation is going to make something just like this. And the crazy part is the way that they move, they might make a better quality shoe than AG makes. So it's like, I don't expect this from AG. I wouldn't mind this shoe if it was, like, you know, a fabric shoe. And I mean, even if you're going for the clear, like, no, like, give me a teal shoe. Give me a purple shoe. Throw something ugly in there, but do not give me this. Like, do not give me this. Give me a factory reject. Give me something that I hate. Like, give me a reason to be like, oh, I don't want to buy this outfit. But this, don't give me this. Like, don't give me this. This is what really makes me feel like this outfit will not be good, is because of the shoes specifically. I also think that there's a wand that goes along with this, but I don't have a picture of the wand. Once again, I'm not very good on accessories. Like, I barely got the shoes in here that I already did. But I like the shoes that I've seen so far because they're fabric. These are hideous. Like, a big no-no for me, even when it comes to buying dolls sometimes, is shoes. Like, I want fabric shoes. I need fabric shoes. I feel like it just ties to the reality of the doll. Like, I'm not too picky when it comes to dressing my dolls, but I do like it when my dolls are wearing shoes that are fabric. Like, that's like a big, like, I need that for me. So when they're plastic, no. Take these, throw them out, please. Like, I'll even do like a plastic sandal, because once again, like I said before, it's the fragility, and, you know, like, I understand kids, and, you know, you can even paint them, which I don't mind, but it's like plastic boots, like a simple boot like that. This reminds me of that one boot that our generation makes that I absolutely hate. It doesn't even look like a real shoe. It just looks like it's molded onto your foot. It looks like the shoes from what is it? The spaghetti and meatball movie. What is that? It's raining meatballs. I don't know what it's called, but it looks like those shoes. Like, why are y'all spraying that stuff on their feet? Like, oh my gosh. I could go on and on about this for an hour, because this is one of those things that I think as a company is where they are doing us wrong. Like, why are y'all giving us these ugly ass shoes? Like, I just needed a second, because that just really, really made me so mad. But that aside, as you can see, I'm trying to, you know, make my girl look really pretty and prim and proper. I was really trying to make her look great without having to, like, change up her style. And I was really, you know, a lot of times when I originally do these videos, I go for, like, the original look, and then over time I kind of switch it out and make them look however I want them to look, if I don't have some type of plan in my head already, like I did inside of my Julie video. And with her, I had a plan. I'm not gonna lie to you. I knew exactly what I wanted to do the day that I purchased her, but I was just, like, a little bit iffy, because there's, like, a certain, like, ear around certain dolls that cost a lot of money. Look at me switching topics again, but I don't know. There is just like a certain like kind of just like I don't know like aura around certain dolls because they're such like expensive dolls that like you don't want to like ruin them or like mess them up, even though she came ruined. Yeah, but that being said, like I feel like I didn't want to really like change her too much, but now that I did change her and I see her in front of me right now, she looks amazing. So no regrets, no regrets. So I think that the beginning of like the me fixing her up to like perfection is coming to an end, and voila. Am I gonna take this off? Come on, you got it. Give me hold on, give me a second. I just gotta tie this out and pull it. There we go. Look at her little dress that I made for her too. Yeah, I just needed something that was like, I don't know, something not too crazy. I don't have her original dress, obviously, so like I had to make something like, and I thought this was cute. Like it was silver. I think the silver clashes with her hair, but it clashes in a good way, and with the little stars and stuff, it was cute. But here we are in the second part because, like I said, I've been sitting with her for like at least a month. Like her hair is cute. I've been brushing it a lot, but I don't know. She just needs a glamorous makeover, and I'm gonna give it to her. So let's get into it. But while y'all sit back and enjoy the second part of me giving her a makeover, let's get into the next look because I think I did all the Halloween stuff. I think we're coming to an end pretty soon. It's mostly just like little accessories and stuff that we're just gonna kind of punch in here and there. So let's see what else I can show you before I go off on another tangent. But also, really quickly, these are those shoes that I believe are supposed to come with the Elsa costume. Either that or they kind of look like the coronation shoes from Elsa to me. I don't know. I haven't seen Frozen in a while, so I could be wrong. But these are definitely supposed to be like a Frozen kind of shoe. So there's definitely some other type of Frozen look coming out that I guess we have to keep our eyes peeled for. Hopefully we get another leak, or I don't know. I think I got enough leaks. I think with what I've seen so far, they got some good stuff coming, but there is a few more like little accessories that might go along with some collabs and certain things. So let me show you the rest of those. Now, before I show you the rest of the little accessories and stuff though, really quick, let's talk about the girl of the year 2027, Daisy Davenport, because this is what I think she's gonna look like. That's my prediction. I seen it on Reddit. I don't remember exactly who posted it. Maybe I can like kind of crop their name in there somewhere, but yes, I think that I really pray that she's gonna be a Marie Grace. I said that earlier in the video because I think like that with the red hair, like I was saying, would look really well alongside like a lot of the other like, you know, dolls that I was showing you. What I really think would look so cute is if they gave her like that kind of red hair that blends with the light pink hair really, really well. Fingers crossed. I don't know, but I hope so. That's just me. I guess I need to start showing you these accessories before I once again go on another tangent. But since we're talking about Daisy Davenport, I want to actually say that I'm really excited for Daisy. I think Daisy's going to be a really good doll. Like me personally, I think Daisy's going to be a really good girl of the year. And you know, I think recently they have been doing pretty good. Like I think Raquel was like a hit. I hate to say it and kind of go back on what I said before. I wasn't personally a fan of Summer, but I will say after like, you know, seeing her in the lineup or in like the grand scheme of things, I do actually think that she was a pretty good addition inside of the little lineup. And I do think that she was a good move in the right direction for the younger girls. Like I think a lot more younger girls felt seen in Summer than like the older generation. And although I think as collectors, sometimes we do get a little bit upset when it comes to them making those kind of moves where it's like, oh, like, why are they, oh my God, I cut her bangs. But we were like, oh my God, why did they, you know, make a doll that doesn't really feel like it's for us? Well, I mean, we always forget that, you know, this is a doll brand for little girls. So like, it makes sense. And I think especially the demographic that normally shops at American Girl, I think Summer kind of meets it right there on the target. And then the pink hair is just like a fun accessory that like blends really well into her blonde hair. So I don't know, I actually think they did a pretty good job with Summer. So don't tell anybody I said that. If you made it this far in the video though, thank you. This is like our little secret, so don't tell anybody I said that. But also, make sure you're commenting and make sure you like the video and make sure you like subscribe to me. Like we're besties at this point. Like we are locked in. Like why have you come this far and not like made the commitment? Like are we beefing? Like do we have to talk about it? Do I have to start adding you people who are watching me and not saying anything? You know, I'm going to ask YouTube to tell me so I can start listing your names in these videos. Like, why haven't you followed me yet? Because obviously that's what I need to do. But that's a whole nother tangent for a whole nother day that maybe I should make a whole video about, because I could. Okay. Oh my god, I keep putting this girl's hair, but it looks so good. Okay, but back to the leaks. That's what we came here for, not for me to ramble about my doll that I love so much. Oh, look at her again. Isn't she so cute? Okay. Back to the leaks. So we just celebrated Halloween, so I guess we can go back to Christmas, okay? And there is this like Christmas dress that I believe is for bitty babies. But it looks kind of like the other outfit that I showed you before. So I don't know, but just like my little 2 cents, I think that we're probably going to get the same kind of setup for our AG dolls. Like we're probably going to get a little headband, the gold shoes, and like the dress that's just like a different cut. Because that's normally what they do when it comes to American Girl and like Bitty Baby. It's like they produce the same products, especially during the Christmas season. Like they kind of just use the same fabric across all lines, which makes sense because, you know, most times they'll pair it with like a Christmas dress or like a Christmas PJ or like a Christmas outfit. And it just makes it a lot easier to kind of just do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like all across all brands, so that all the dolls can get it, like no matter what doll you have, no matter, like you can kind of just get the look. So I think that this is probably what they're probably gonna sell us. You know, it's like a little cute gold shoe, little cute headband with the dress. That might be like the Christmas dress that comes in the pack, and then the rest of the pieces might end up being like mix and match pieces, which me personally not opposed to. I think like the Christmas stuff that they've shown so far is really good. I just can't wait to see what would be the collector doll. Like that's what I'm really excited for. Like I think that all of these little like outfits and accessories are cute, but I'm really excited to see the dolls, and I think that's what I'm looking for in leaks. Like I want to know what dolls coming out. Like, okay, so that aside, let's get back into the outfits, because I think I might have one more outfit, and then I have maybe like a few accessories, and then I think we're done. Oh my gosh, this was so much fun. I don't want to leave you, but let's get back into the video. So, gentle reminder, this is just, you know, like me saying this again. This is all speculation, and I'm not 100% sure if it is or if it's not. But these are what we in the AG community consider to be Daisy's pajamas. I don't know. They just look like they kind of match up with her color scheme. There's definitely a shirt out there that I think I have in my collection that is using the same exact fabric that they are using for this. But I just think that this is actually like a really cute piece. I actually do like these pajamas. Once again, like I went on my Christmas pajama tangent, I'm gonna go on it again. I'm probably not gonna buy these because I already been making pajamas all year. Like my dolls are pajamaed out. Like that's probably gonna be the next video I post, is my pajama video, just to show you all the pajamas that I've made, because I am pajamaed out. Like I have more fabrics, and I just like got to a point in my brain, it's like, don't make no more pajamas. Make an outfit. Like make a dress, make a skirt, make something else. But if you make another pajama, I'm gonna beat you up. And honestly, rightfully so. So there's that. But yeah, I just think that these Daisy pajamas are actually really cute. But if I'm being 100% honest with you, the only reason why I probably would not purchase them is because, like I said before, these are like a recycled kind of thing. And like I sometimes like when companies do this, but I don't know, for me personally, I just feel like this wasn't really done too tastefully. Like I don't know, like I don't really care for I said I liked them. I feel like I didn't. I wasn't being honest. I don't know. Now that I really think about it, I don't think I'm a fan. I don't really care for the cut. Like it looks like these pajamas that I've seen from our generation, but the ones from our generation are all one color. They're like peach, and they have like the same ribbon concept. But I think that these ones, I'm just not a fan personally because of that whole like tie dye. Like whoa, like what's going on? And then it has black ribbons. Like is she emo? Is she emo? And like it gives me Wednesday and oh hey Wednesday. It gives me Wednesday and Enid, but like mix them together in a pot, and like it's just a dash of Wednesday, not too much Wednesday, like mostly Enid, and like, you know, a little like you sprinkle in a little bit of Wednesday just to make it like ooh. But I don't know, for me personally, I think like when I think of the like the hair, the overall look that I see in my head for Daisy, and then I put this on her, to me it's just a really far reach. Like to me it's just like this is Daisy on one side of the room, and then like the pajamas are on the other side of the room. Like the pajamas are not in the room with us. Like they like it just don't go together. So I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. You guys might like them. If you do, I hope you purchase them, because you'll be spending the money, not me. Okay, but that being said, I think that was my final outfit. So we just have like 2 little bags to talk about, maybe 3, I think. But let me go ahead and plug those in for you next. Okay, wait, hold on. Now, this bag, I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to double check because I have the picture for the next thing too. But this bag has been seen. It's like one of the leaks. It was sold by the same seller. But I think this is the bag that comes inside of the closet. I'm not 100% sure, but there's like an AG closet that recently just came out. Now, I'm going to post that in here in a few seconds. But I think this bag is in that closet. If not, this is a bag that we're supposed to be getting. I think it's a cute bag. I don't know if I would buy it by itself because I know these little accessories normally have a tendency to be $30, and I'm not paying $30 for a little bag when I can buy like enough fabric to make 20 bags for the price of that one little bag. Like, no, like throw some sneakers, throw a skirt in there, throw something, like, or just throw it in the closet, like I said. But I think I should post it in the closet just so you can kind of see the closet, because I think the closet is already available in stores as well. So I don't know if that's like a leak. That's probably just like an update, but still, yeah. So this is the closet, and I'm not gonna hold you. I think that the closet is cute, and I feel like that is the bag. It's just a different color, so maybe that was like an earlier rendition of the bag. This is just like an older rendition of the bag, which kind of goes to show that a lot of these things could change over time. So we could be seeing some of these, and these are like the first draft, and like we could be getting some later drafts coming on down the line. But what I will say is that I think that for this closet, I do think it's a very nice closet. And at first, I was actually 100% down to get it. And then I saw the price. And I'm not going to hold you. For $175, I just feel like a plastic closet is just not really it for me. Like, it gives Barbie quality at an American Girl price. I would rather just get a bag and build into it, like the little fabric bag. Or I wish this was one of those, like those old, like, chests that they used to make. Even though, like, you know, this does feel a little bit more modern, obviously. And I don't really think that they've ever done, like, a plastic closet. And I think the next thing too is that like the doll doesn't really fit in there, so it's not really like the other, like, I guess, closets that they've come out with in the past. I don't know, I'm a little torn because it is made out of plastic, but I do know that the doll market is changing, so like for me to expect for them to give us some 100% hyper quality piece at, like, you know, 100, well, you know what, for $175 they should be. So I'm actually gonna take that back. Like, I feel like this would probably do better at like $100. Like, I would buy this for $100, but I think it's just the 175 price point is what's kind of throwing me for this. Like, I don't know. I don't know, I'm kind of a little bit over that, and I don't know if I'm going to be getting this. I'm probably not. A lot of these things in this video I'm probably not going to get. I'm probably just going to make dupes of them because I'm that boy. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm really a fan of that one. Like, it's cute, and I heard that there's some little pieces in there that you can't get anywhere else, which is always fun, but I don't know. I'm not that in love with a glittery top or a sequin top to be like, oh my gosh, I need to buy this. Like, I can just buy sequins and make a sequin top and make a cheap tulle skirt, and like that's the next thing. It's not like they, like, if they would have thrown in like a 2-piece, like a pink denim jacket and a pink denim pant or like a pink denim skirt, like I would have been sold. Like, and that's my thing, like, why don't they give us stuff that really feels like we're getting something great? Like, it just always feels like we're just getting a step up from average. Like, it feels like this could have been our generation, but they just threw a couple pieces in there and now it's like a big deal. Like, our generation is going to come out with a plastic closet next year and it's probably going to be equally as good, or they're going to come out with a wooden closet and it's actually going to be cheaper and way better. Like, that's my thing about AG. Like, I feel like when they could go the extra mile and actually like make something that people would really, really buy, they don't. So I don't know what to tell you guys. Let's get into this final bag, I guess, since we seen that bag is obviously in the closet. So honestly speaking, I think that this bag is pretty simple. I think that it might pair with all of the Christmas stuff because it just looks like it could easily throw in with all the rest of those things. Like, I don't know, the gold and the pink and the red, like that Christmas sweater had the red and it also had like a little gold in it. So I don't know, I just feel like this might be the Christmas bag. Heart shape is easy, you know, it goes with everything. It's very cutesy. The little girls like it. I mean, they made a pink one. Why not make a red one? So yeah, I don't know. I think that all might just get thrown in with the rest of the Christmas collection that we've probably already looked at today. And I think that there's some more bags that I gotta get pictures of them really fast because I know that there's a few more items coming out and I feel like I just don't have everything. So give me like 2 seconds. It's probably gonna be like no time in like video time, but like for me it's gonna be like 2 seconds. I gotta do some more research. So yeah, I will be right back. But before I do leave, let me just say that I think this is the point in the video where it came to doing her hair that I was getting ready to be almost finished. I liked everything. I liked how her hair was cut. I did like, you know, the little like bangs. I gave her bangs. Did you peep that? I gave her this little bang. Yeah, I think it's so adorable. And I gave her like a little piece that I was just like, I want to leave it long and then have her bang in front of it, just so that like she kind of still feels like her original self. But I felt like the bang just really helped to like, I don't know, it helped this doll specifically look a lot better. And then now, as you can see, I'm going through and I'm actually straightening her hair, which was something I didn't intend on doing at first. But as I got closer to my end result, I was like, you know what? I think that her hair looks nice with the waves, but I'm probably going to straighten it. Now, I won't lie, I might go back in and curl it again, because now that I'm looking at her hair, I think with the better haircut, like, it does read really well with the curls. So maybe I'll go back in later and like give her more curls. But as for now, and like how she sits on the shelf, her hair is straightened. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that right about now. And let me see if there's any leaks that I just want to kind of throw in at the end and like run over really fast before I leave you guys, okay? Oh yeah, there's like a bag collab coming out with Stony Clover. It's like this bag, and I think there's like another bag that looks like an AG shopping bag. I'll go ahead and punch in that bag as well. I don't know. I don't really care for too much. I like the historical kind of like galore looks, so I'm not really too biggie of like a crazed fan. These might sit on the shelf for me, but I'm pretty sure a lot of the fans will really enjoy these. I think they might be cute for them. Also, back to Halloween, there's this like cowgirl outfit. It's either the cowgirl outfit or it'll probably go with the whole Megan Maroney kind of collection. I'm not 100% sure. You know, once again, rumors, speculations, all this stuff is, so who knows. But this is cute. I might get this, actually. I might get this because I like the shirt and it might look cute on a boy. So that's my reasoning. There's one more thing that we have to talk about, and it's probably going to take up the last couple of minutes that I have for this video, but it's the most important out of everything that we talk about inside of this whole entire video. Our final rumor, leak, whatever, I have saved the best for last. These shoes have shown up from that same exact seller, and I have a story for you guys. I was inside of the AG store back when Elphaba came out, and I was talking to the sales lady, and I was like, oh, you know, this is like the first time they've ever made a green doll, and who knows, they'll probably never make another one. Oh, that's what she said to me. I was like, this is the first time they've ever made like a colored skin doll. It's actually really cool. And she's like, yeah, it might be the last, because who knows if they'll ever make another one. I said to her, what if they do a Monster High collection? You never know. And look at this. Look at these striped shoes that look like they belong on the feet of Frankie Stein. Yes, okay? That's all I want to say, is because this is like a full circle moment for me. I'm personally not a big Monster High fan, but I live for like collabs, drama, lore, all that kind of stuff. So like, this to me is really, really cool. I think it's just a way for American Girl to really step themselves out of their comfort zone and make a doll that they normally would not make. And that's why me personally am really excited for this. If they do Frankie, if they do Frankie, I really hope that they give her bolts in her neck. I think that would just be a really cool detail. I hope they put the scars all over her. I really think that they should really lean into Frankie and lean out of American Girl. Also, I better get a Draculaura. Like, Draculaura is the best-selling Monster High doll of all of the dolls, so I really pray that they give us a Draculaura. And I know that I'm asking for a lot. I know that I am, but hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to see Claudie modeled as Claudina. Come on. Like, come on. Hear me out. Like, that, you cannot tell me that does not sound like a perfect mashup. Claudie and Claudina. Come on, you guys. And like, with the little outfits, like, oh my god, that would be so adorable. But please, American Girl, if it's collector, it better be there. Like, it better be collector. I'm talking separate outfit pieces. I don't want nothing that's no shirts connected to skirts, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, okay? Don't connect no shirt to no skirt. It better be a separate piece. I want fishnet stockings, okay? I want the cute shoes. Give it to me. If you're going to give it to me, give it to me. Because if you are not, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the video, and you might as well tell American Girl to wrap it up, because I don't want it if it's not going to be top tier. If it's plastic and crap like everything else that you've been showing me, if I see a plastic shoe, please, I don't even want plastic accessories. If it's crap, keep it, okay? If it is crap, keep it. Another honorable mention, Laguna. I think Laguna would be cool because she's blue. I just feel like, Monster High would be a really cool way for them to, give us fun characters. So, that being said, nothing left on the screen. I'm done with you guys for today. Thank you if you stayed this long. My name is Badboydolls. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!